Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
And it is an uphill battle tonight for crews working to restore power across southeast Michigan. This is a live look at Westland, where major intersections are like this one. Dark, without functioning traffic lights. And new problems keep popping up as more trees and power lines give way.
The number of DTE customers without power has barely moved the past few hours, still sitting above 500,000 customers. So if you are at someone else's home hitting the refresh button in the DTE app, waiting to see if your power is back on, you have lots and lots of company. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for Local 4 News at 11. I'm Christy McDonald in for Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Devin Skillian. It's not that crews aren't having some success restoring power. They are, but their to-do list just keeps growing.
We will have a live report on restoration efforts in just a moment. But first, Kim Adams is here to tell us about a drop in temperatures that is going to affect a lot of people. Kim.
Well, I know DTE has been restoring power, but as quickly as they restore it, more people are losing it because we've had such high winds. So two problems in the immediate future. One, the dropping temperatures, the falling temperatures. The other, we're still seeing fairly high wind gusts. So let's start with temps. Right now it's 37 at City Airport, 34 Metro, 32 Pontiac, 35 in Mount Clemens. We did make it into the low to mid 40s, mainly south of I-94, upper 30s north of that. So there was some melting, but we still have some ice out there, especially north of M59. Wind gusts. Here are the latest wind gusts, the highest gusts in the last 24 hours. Most of these came within the last couple of hours, including a 40-mile-per-hour gust at City Airport, 35 at Metro, and also 35 in Ann Arbor, a 38-mile-per-hour gust in Pontiac. We are going to continue to see these gusty winds for the next few hours. We've got winds out of the west gusting in Ann Arbor at 31 miles per hour, 20s on the east side. Unfortunately, the highest winds have also been in the same areas that had the highest amount of ice. Now, by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, though, notice that the winds do calm down, but temperatures are going to drop, and that will be our next problem with wind chills tonight in the single digits to perhaps even below zero, and our highs tomorrow do not even make it to freezing. Well, if you want to keep up to date on school closings or the forecast, the best way to do it is to download our Forewarn Weather app. Type in your neighborhood. You'll get accurate forecasts and interactive radar right in the palm of your hand. Just go to your favorite app store and type in WDIV.
All right, Kim, so a lot of school closings coming in for tomorrow. You'll find the full list. We keep updating it at clickondetroit.com.
And despite the efforts of DTE's local crews and hundreds of them from out of state, sizable portions of the area, including western Wayne County, are without power tonight. Our Mara McDonald has been on the road through several communities. She joins us live in Westland tonight. Hey, Mara, what's the situation there?
Christy, it's not great. Take a look behind me. There are so many intersections throughout western Wayne that look just like this one. Traffic lights have no power, and this one is actually relatively well marked with stop signs. That's not the case everywhere. It has been some really dangerous driving, and huge swaths of the area are really in the dark.
You do me a favor and pull up. We'll get you your ice in a second, sir.
All right, thanks.
Trying to help save what's in their refrigerators, the city of Dearborn held a drive-through with dry ice tonight and will do the same thing tomorrow from 2 to 8 p.m. in the City Hall complex. Heading west, sparking wires are still an issue tonight. The fire department keeping a watchful eye on this in Westland in case it sets the house on fire.
Oh, that's a second one. Before it was somewhere closer here. It was huge sparks.
While the ice has melted in western Wayne, the tree and limb damage is substantial. The cleanup is going to take days, and the storm itself truly frightening.
The trees were coming down through the ice. It literally sounded like a waterfall. I mean, and it started hitting my roof, and I really thought the roof was caving in. So I grabbed my girl, and I just hovered over and I said, hold on, I thought we were a goner. I really did.
Back here live, the one good piece of news about this entire area, the ice has melted. Driveways, sidewalks, roadways, all clear of ice. We can't say the same thing for communities in our north zone. We're live in Westland tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, thanks so much, Mara. And here's some more important advice from DTE that really could be life-saving. Remember, stay 25 feet away from any downed wires and don't touch anything that those wires may be in contact with. Call DTE at 1-800-477-4747 if you do see a downed line. And be aware that wires that are behind yellow tape might still be live wires. And we know a lot of people are making use of generators, which is so smart, but you should never use a portable generator inside your home.
Many of the 500,000 DTE customers currently without power won't see it come back on for a few more days. And now temps, of course, as Kim mentioned, headed for single digits, which could spell major trouble for your pipes in your home. Jacqueline Francis went to an expert for some advice on avoiding that trouble.
If you're someone who lost their power during the ice storm and you go to turn on your faucet and nothing comes out, it could be a problem hidden in your pipes.
People are calling me left and right.
Plumber Todd Wall is a popular guy this time of year.
They keep telling me, what should I do? I don't want it to freeze.
His answer is simple.
So I tell them just to let the water run. That's all they can really do right now. Just let it drip, the hot and the cold side, for all the faucets. Even if it makes the water bill higher, it'll prevent it from freezing and splitting and making damage.
The same goes for your shower. Keep it running until the power and the heat kick back on.
It doesn't have to be pouring out of there, just like a fast drip or even like a small pour like that.
Otherwise, you may be out of luck.
If it stays froze for too long, it'll expand the pipe and they'll burst. And then when it starts to thaw out, water starts pouring everywhere.
It doesn't take a lot for your pipes to freeze. Just a day or two with no power and temps dipping below 32 degrees.
This is it.
Todd says if you catch it early enough, there is a tool to save your frozen pipes from bursting.
It's called a Hot Shot 400. It'll send electricity through it and it thaws it out for them. And if we catch it early enough, we can save the pipes.
Back here live, we're in Grosse Pointe, where this side of the street, the lights just turned down within the last 2 hours. This side of the street, no luck. Lights still out also. The traffic lights out as well here at the intersection. Two more quick things before we go. One, I'm told not to insulate your pipes. It'll actually make them freeze faster, acting like a koozie. And two, there's no need for you to drain the water from your pipes. That's more for long-term situations, like if you're going to be winterizing your home. Reporting live, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Great advice. All right, Jacqueline.
We have a positive update tonight from Sparrow Hospital in Lansing. One of the 5 students hurt in the shooting at Michigan State University has been released from the hospital. Another student is in fair condition. 2 are in serious condition and 1 student remains in critical condition. We will continue to keep you updated on all of their conditions.
One of the MSU students in serious condition is John Howe. And tonight we're getting a look at one very positive moment, the one really positive moment he's had since the shooting on February 13th. Howe got a video call from his favorite basketball player, James Harden of the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's part of their conversation. We should note there is some medical equipment noise in the room. For that reason, we've added the subtitles.
Everything will work itself out. Keep strong. You're all right. You'll be all right. I promise you are. You got it. All right? Yeah, for sure. I love when you smile too. Okay. I love when you smile. All right? I'm with you. I know it's tough right now. You gotta stay mentally strong. You know what I mean? You gotta just think positive things and just keep pushing. Like keep fighting. Sure. I got you. I got some gifts for you too. I got some things coming your way. So hopefully keep some encouragement. Make you smile a little bit. You know what I mean? All right. I'm with you. Let me know if you need anything else. Okay. Thanks.
And yes, Harden sent John game-worn shoes, even gave him his phone number so that they can FaceTime again. A GoFundMe has been set up for Howe by his roommate. It's raised more than $355,000 so far, and we've put a link to the GoFundMe inside this story at clickondetroit.com. How about that for James Harden?
I mean, I loved it when he said, I got you.
I got you.
Yeah,
really
very
great.
cool.
Yeah.